Hello everyone, welcome to Mindspeak on Herald Global. I am Saimik Sen. Joining us today a very renowned Indian playback singer, Hema Sardesai.
Entertainment.
So thank you so much for taking out this time for us. Welcome to Herald Global. I would like to begin by asking you have been trained in Indian classical music. So my question to you is, does this give you an edge over other singers?
I think it's the natural talent that really counts, because even if you learn music of any kind, if you don't have the real natural talent, you can't get to learning that to the level that you should be learning. So first, the natural talent, and the classical, whichever classical it may be, Indian or Western or whatever, just adds to that talent. It's not the basis of what you are as a singer.
Who inspired you the most, Mohammad Rafi or Kishore Kumar?
I was inspired by almost all the singers of Bollywood as a child. Okay, but I was also inspired by singers like Barbara Streisand, singers like Whitney Houston, late Whitney Houston, and singers like and lately singers like Celine Dion and stuff like that. And I have been lucky that when I was the only person who crossed over to Hollywood in the way that I was the only singer invested from India, in Hollywood. So that time they said to me when I sang there that you remind us of Celine Dion, you remind us of Whitney Houston, and so it worked.
That's really nice. You have performed and won at the Grand Prix International Pop Festival in Germany. Yeah. So how is the feeling of performing at the International Fest?
I was lucky when I was still studying in college to get this opportunity to go there. And I was competing with 21 countries and I was representing India. So it was a huge, huge task. And I blended my Westerns. I sang a German song and I blended my Western song with a little bit of Indian music. And I sang. And I remember the German judge said, "She's fabulous." And there was a Chinese judge also there. See, we want to win over the world and make the world a better place with love. So, and that the Chinese judge was like, "You make Asia proud," So all the judges loved me, but most of all, I was also chosen by the audience as the audience darling. So the Grand Prix was very much deserved.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you have also performed in the live concert of UNICEF in Europe. Okay, so what is the responsibility of any artist in the social context?
The UNICEF concert is, yes, I'm the only singer who's crossed over to the UNICEF concert, which is a great honor. But I was invited after I won the Grand Prix in Germany. So that's why I got that opportunity, because that was the respect given. And I sang with the topmost singers of Bollywood there, and they were, they were so kind to me and so loving to me that I did go to pursue my career in New York. That much was the encouragement.
Badal Pe Pav Hai from the movie Chak De India is still an inspirational song, okay, even today. How do you feel it motivates young girls who think of sports as a career option?
The best part about Chak De India's Badal Pe Pav Hai, the song that I sang, is not only in the top 5 most inspirational songs today of India. Is when Miss Universe is walking, it's my name down there with the song blaring out, saying Hema Sardesai is singing Badal Pe Pav Hai for her. So in every top most inspirational event, this song is used. And it was really, I think I've been chosen to sing these songs. You see, most of the singers do not have them. So I've been chosen because I have a task ahead. I won the Grand Prix at that age. I've been the cleanest, most decent singer in Bollywood and Hollywood. So I would say in the rarest category, very rarest. So so I think I have a task, and I've always been a social activist. If you see, I've always been so caring about what's happening in the world. So I've been a different kind of a person because I have to do the task of the divine. So that's why all has happened to me amazingly. And I haven't really hankered for publicity for it, if you noticed.
How is performing to a live audience different, recording in a studio?
Oh, it's very, very different. When you're in the studio, you are just with the mind of being giving your best emotions and being perfect in your sur and notes and everything. Whereas when and also as a Bollywood singer, I would be very particular about which female actor I was singing for. So most of them, if you say it looks like like they are singing, I got those compliments, which was great. But on stage, it's like you are open to give your energy and positivity to like thousands of people. And then you have a task, you have to do it right. And then you connect with so much of love and they give you that love back. It is like I've told God, if I have to come to you, I'm so ready, but do it when I'm on stage, like after I'm in that exhilarating point.
You have worked with Shah Rukh Khan in one of the movie Josh. You sang along with him. So how was the experience?
I've sung with him. I've sung with Amitabh Bachchan ji. I've sung with 6 superstars. Yes, okay. Only singer to have sung.
How can Indian music be elevated globally like the Western classical?
I think Indian music. I think everything about India, everything is suddenly becoming huge, and the people of the world are getting aware of it because centuries and centuries ago, this was all buried by the invaders. We were the most deep, intensely cultural, the most knowledgeable, the most talented, and the most everything perfect. India was perfect in the whole world. And our culture was spread all over. And because of the need of different religions that needed to come to make, they wanted to make, I'm sorry, I have to tell the truth. They wanted to make money for their institutions. So they had to bury everything that was Indian. Whereas Hinduism was not at all a religion like it has been projected today by some. It's absolutely not. It was just a way of life, how the people of the Indus Valley, Hindu were. So this is the sad part. But I'm sure everything is now being reinvented and re-brought out. So we'll have everybody looking up at Indianism for sure, of every sort. Yeah.
What are your future plans and upcoming projects?
My future plans are, first of all, to put a smile on everybody's face, which is the dream of my Reverend Gurudev, His Holiness Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. It is his dream to put a smile on everybody's face and to have a violence-free society, and also have a one world, one family, beyond borders, beyond religion, So my work as a singer, if I've been kept alive and through this pandemic where we lost many precious lives, if I'm alive and I've been given a voice, then I have work to do. So all I have focused for is humbly to achieve those goals for my Gurudev, which will benefit the whole world at large.
Okay. So recently, the legend Lata Mangeshkar passed away, and you're the only singer to sing along with Lata Mangeshkar at the 50th Indian Independence Day celebration. So can you please tell us more about it? How was the experience?
She was also singing for the 50th year of independence, and I was also there singing. So I was the only solo female singer other than her to sing for it. So for that is the biggest compliment. For me, she's a singing icon for sure. She is an immortal singer because as a singer, she is unforgettable and inimitable. So I think I'm very proud that I got to be on kind of the same occasion, sing with her. Yeah.
My last question to you. You have also worked for the Corona Warriors. So how has the COVID-19 affected the working of the music industry?
Oh, it has really affected the industry. It's been 2 years now. All the artists are, just sitting at home, and there's not been any recordings, any shows, any events, anything to showcase their talent. So I hope a lot of people come out to help, and mainly the government has to very strongly, get going on these downloads, free downloads. These free downloads have finished in True Talent. So something really strong has to be done about this. I hope I can manage to push that voice up so that something happens there.
Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.